When art is made accessible to the public, it has the unique ability to inform and inspire us, to see ourselves reflected in the beauty of a poetic lyric, to let our hearts beat to the pulsating rhythms of a dancer's step, to allow our spirits to be lifted, connecting our highest hopes and ideals to movement and melody, envisioning a wellspring of limitless possibilities in our collective future. For song and dance are both borderless and boundless. And when genius speaks in any tongue, the entire world will hear it and listen.
Good evening and welcome to Millennium Stage. Please welcome Hiraeth Project.
Whatever makes you happy, child. Whatever makes you smile for me. Whatever makes you happy. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. I ask my love, what do you need to make your wild heart beat?
Thank you so much. My name is Michael McSweeney. This is Hiraeth Project. We'll dig into a bit of that, but I want to tell you just up front where this name comes from. So if you didn't already see on the website, the word Hiraeth, excuse me, is originally a Welsh word that has this. One of the things I love about the word, and one of the reasons I really fell in love with it as a name for this group, honestly, is because it really has no direct translation to English. And it's because it really describes this feeling of somewhere between like nostalgia and deja vu, right? Where like if you can just be with me here for a second, close your eyes, think of like a moment from your childhood that just when you smell, maybe you walk into somebody's house and you smell somebody's baking cookies, right? And just in that moment, you are brought back to that moment from your childhood. Right, that feeling, that kind of enveloping feeling of like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm somewhere else right now. That's Hiraeth. For us, we all come from a very wide variety of musical backgrounds and inspirations, and so for us, musically, Hiraeth is kind of our ability to take that and put in these little tastes of things that have inspired us in our careers and in our lives, in our music. In a way that hopefully will bring that same feeling to you at some point during this performance. If nothing else, we hope you at least enjoy the music. But if beyond that, hopefully we're able to kind of trigger that feeling of Hiraeth for you as well. So our next tune is actually a melody. I've had the distinct honor of being, excuse me, an artist in residence at Strathmore this year, and along with my fellow artist here, Kenesha. And Kenesha played with me in January for my feature month, and I asked her to bring a melody, something that meant something to her. I said it could be something that already exists, it could be something that you write or that just comes to you or whatever it may be. And this next song features that melody that she brought, that we all put together, so I'll let her introduce this.
Good evening. This next song is called Cul-de-sac because home for me, my childhood home, is at the very top of a suburban cul-de-sac. And I won't tell you exactly where I'm from, but in my neighborhood, there are these birds, and they may be in your neighborhood as well, called mourning doves. Have you ever heard their sound? They do this like coo, coo, coo sound, and I couldn't get it out of my head. So when Michael asked for a melody, I knew I needed to incorporate that bird somehow, and hopefully you enjoy what we put together. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Kanisha on vocals. Thank you very much. We are going to move on to another tune. I had the pleasure years ago when I was in graduate school to do a study abroad program in Bali. And one of the coolest things, I took a lot of amazing things from that, where we were studying music and kind of the religious culture around all of it, and specifically with gamelan. One of the things that I really took from it, though, just as a concept, was this concept called, oh my gosh, it is escaping me now that I want to tell it to you. No. It'll come to me, I'll tell you later. But basically what the concept is, I'm so sorry I'm spacing on the name of it, but what the concept is this interlocking rhythm that is used in gamelan all the time. You have gamelan, if you're not familiar, is a metallic instrument with different pitches on keys, and you play it with a hammer and mute with the other hand because it rings forever. They're designed to be played outside and project for miles, and they do. But then what happens is they will take, one person will play a pattern kind of like ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba da, and the other person will play ga da boo ba do boo da boo ba do, and what you get is this really cool kind of this stereo sound, this taku taku boo taku ta ta taku. It's just this very cool interlocking rhythm, excuse me, that you'll hear at the end of this. But this whole song that I put together is kind of a medley that tells a story of like finding peace. There's a word that they use there called taksu, specifically in the context of music. Taksu is a feeling, if for any musicians out there or anybody, any artist of any kind, anybody that's ever done anything creative and found yourself in kind of a flow state, they refer to that as taksu. And so this combines a piece called Lost by, a riff from a piece called Lost by one of my favorite percussionists, Yeshai Afterman, as well as a traditional Korean love song, and then goes into this kind of Balinese, man, it is driving me insane that I can't remember that word because I want to tell you so bad. Find me afterwards and I promise it'll come to me. But anyway, it combines all three of these, and for me, I think the cool thing about combining them is what stood out to me anyway was being able to kind of tell this story of like, man, there's a lot going on, but like somewhere in here is peace. Somewhere in here I'm able to find what I need to find to center myself, and by the end of the song we get there. So I hope you enjoy that journey with us. Thank you. As I mentioned, I've had the honor of being a Strathmore Artist in residence this year, and one of the things that we do, if you're not familiar with the program, first of all, be familiar. It's an incredible program, and there's incredible artists that come through here, not even just, not speaking for myself, just the people that have come before me, genuinely some of the greatest musicians and greatest people I've ever met. And we have Chris Stiles in the audience, we have Chi Yu in the audience, we have Jack Gruber, we have Kanisha. There are a ton of people that have come through this program that are really just doing phenomenal things, and it's an honor to be at all associated with them. Anyway, one of the things that we are assigned to do as artists in residence is to write an original tune that is commissioned for it. So I premiered this next piece in January during my feature month. And it's something that, I mean, of course, because it's original music, I hold it near and dear to my heart, but especially because of what it means for me. When I was a kid, every summer, I used to go spend about a week in central Illinois at my grandparents' house. And my grandpa and my grandparents lived on a lake on Lake Springfield in central Illinois. And we would go out and we'd go fishing and all of this. And we had this specific spot that we would go to that, the lake was in the middle of a neighborhood, so there's houses all around. There's even one part where a road comes by, so it's really not particularly peaceful there. But we found this one pocket that was just like in the middle of all these overhanging trees, and it's kind of like right in this corner of the lake that is very infrequently visited by other people. And when I was a kid, we would go there all the time, and my grandpa used to refer to that as the beautiful place. And what I've realized over time is, it was visually beautiful, especially when you're in central Illinois. If you've not been there, there's not a whole lot of scenery. I have a lot of childhood memories there, but there's not a whole lot to see. So to have this moment of like, oh gosh, like this is actually a really beautiful space. There is that layer to it, but then also what I realized as I got older was, for him, what was really beautiful was having that one-on-one time with his grandson. We didn't say a word to each other. We'd sit there with our fishing rods over the side of the boat, and we'd just wait for something to bite, and frankly, it rarely did. But we just enjoyed that quality time, no words spoken. And that in and of itself was beautiful. What I found as I got older, I learned this word, Gestalt, that I won't go too deep into, but Gestalt principles, long story short, essentially the Gestalt principle is essentially that when visually things are grouped together, even if they are all separate pieces, you're able to step back and see them as a whole thing. Right, it's applied in a lot of different ways throughout life, but I think the concept is beautiful. So I named this next tune Gestaltia as kind of a place name version of the word, because I thought it really described this beautiful place in a really special way. For you all, what I hope you hear and what I hope you can think about while we play this tune, as we get older, we really start to realize our perspective on people and things and situations, environments, politics, whatever it may be, shift, right? As we get older and we have life experience and all of this, that all shifts with us, and it's beautiful. It can also be kind of heart-wrenching, because sometimes as a kid, you may have a relationship with a family member that is very different when you grow older for any number of reasons. And that can be beautiful, it can be kind of heartbreaking, it can be anywhere in between. But what this song is really about is that increasing complexity, right? As those things happen throughout your life, just that kind of understanding that as we continue through life, you are seeing things through a significantly more complex lens than maybe you did as a child. That concept in and of itself, regardless of the positive or negative that may come with it, is beautiful. This next tune is Gestaltia. Thank you very much. This next tune is actually a song that I wrote back in grad school. This originally was written as a jazz ballad. Once upon a time, I thought I was going to be a jazzer fully. And one of my assignments was to write an original tune, and this was a melody that had kind of stuck with me for a long time. So I wrote it as a jazz ballad, and it was beautiful, and I was really proud of it. And like for years, I've been like, man, I really did not go into like a just straight jazz, career, which I'm happy with, but I really love this tune, and I would love to have an outlet for it. Excuse me. So I took this melody, I took this tune that I had written, and I adapted it for this group. And literally, I have to give these guys credit because literally it was just this past Tuesday. Yeah, this past Tuesday, I was like, hey, I just want to try this. I don't know how it's going to go, but let's just try it. And they knocked it out of the park. You're about to see it for yourself, but they took this and gave it a whole new life, and I am so incredibly gracious for that. So this next tune is called Sisu, another one of my lovely words that does not translate into English. It's a Finnish word that more or less means the kind of resilience and grit that you go just day to day, right? Not talking about like these big life things that you're like, this is life altering. We're talking like, I missed my train. I woke up late. I had a bad day at work. It's the grit and determination that gets you through just those everyday kind of things that just kind of get in your way. That's what Sisu is, and so that's what this song is. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. We are sadly rounding out the end of our program with you. Oh, church. As we do that, I would like to bring back out our good friend Kanisha on vocals. Thank you. First and foremost, can we just give it up for the rest of this group? Guys, this band is so phenomenal. It is an honor to be able to share the stage with every single one of them, and I know that sounds like a cliche, but I cannot tell you how much I genuinely mean that. So I want to give individual attention to every single one of them as we just reintroduced. This is Kanisha on vocals. Give it up. We've got Asad Ali Bendali on percussion. Grant Lay holding it down on bass back here. And of course, recently a Millennium Stage favorite, Jack Gruber on piano. My name is Michael McSweeney. Again, thank you all so much for being here. It really is an honor to not just to be able to perform this music for you all and with these people, but on this stage. This stage, if you don't already know, I'm assuming most of you do, has meant a lot to the local community for many, many years. I mean, decades at this point, right? And there's a lot happening with it. And there's a lot of uncertainty. And there's a lot of uncertainty in the world in general, but even specifically in this space. And I think for all of us, we are just so incredibly appreciative. Even though this is my first time on this stage, I know what it has meant to this community. And I think it is so incredible that this space has been able to offer a platform for so many local musicians especially. And I want to thank the Kennedy Center for offering that for as long as they have. Thank you so much, all of you. I also want to thank all the sound engineers that have made us sound so phenomenal today, as well as Iwe, wherever she is, for helping organize all of this. There she is. This last tune is a special one to me. I've always said I would love to have this one. I mean this in the most positive way, genuinely. I would love to have this played at my funeral because I think it speaks to how I want to go out, honestly, in terms of just how I want to be remembered. And for us, I think, like I said, we don't know what's going to happen with this space, but we know what it's meant to us. So whether we know there's going to be more, but however that's going to happen, this is kind of our toast to what it's been. So thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating that with us. And we hope to see you again soon. This is the parting glass.
Oh, all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. And all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health, whatever befalls, then gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they wished me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my Lord that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call good night, and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health wherever befalls, then gently rise and softly call good night, and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health wherever befalls, then gently rise and softly call good night, and joy be to you all. Good night, and joy be with you all.
Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you being here. It means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. For more information about upcoming shows, please check out the website or Facebook page. At this time, we ask that you please hit the back of the seating area. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the center.